for her number?
Oh.
If you like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her. What's going on? What's going on, man? Right now. I'll kill you right now.
Well guys, things are getting more and more wacky every day. I feel like we've entered into a time period where I can no longer accurately predict how the internet is going to react to things that a few years ago I would have felt confident betting everything that I own on me knowing how the internet or the average person in general is going to react. But I feel like we're at a point where no matter how cut and dry the situation is, no matter how black and white things get, people on the internet are going to feel the need to react to certain things in ways that have never been done before. It's getting a little bit concerning. Now, if you're active on Twitter or if you keep up with the streaming world, then by the title, you probably already know what this video is going to be about. And while the intro might make it seem that way, this video isn't really going to be me diving into the internet's reaction to all of this. We're going to touch on that a little bit, not a whole lot. This video is going to be more focused on the turbo loser who's at the center of all of this because, well, people like him deserve to be made fun of. Shame can sometimes be a good thing. Now, for the uninformed, a few days ago, the popular streamers Cinna, Valkyrae, and Emiru were doing an IRL stream when a man approached them. At first, he seemed like kind of just a shy guy who was a fan who wanted a picture, relatively harmless. It looked like he just happened to be at the same spot that they were at, ran into them by chance, and that was going to be the end of it. As the stream continued, though, later on, it became very clear that that was not what was happening. He began to basically stalk them. He was following them around the pier they were on, and then he threatened to kill them. And I think stuff like this is really important to talk about. I think it's important we don't let stuff like this get swept under the rug like it often does. With the way the streaming world is these days, with the way like influencers are often viewed, I feel like a lot of people don't take stuff like this super seriously, but just like imagine if this was your sister, your significant other, your mom, and some random guy was following her around while she was trying to have a good time and then threatened their life. I mean, this is like, these are real people. Just because they're content creators, just because they're in front of a lot of eyes for a living, doesn't make this any more okay, which a lot of people seem to kind of have that sort of mindset. However, we'll get a little bit more into that later. You probably clicked on this video to see the clips, so here they are. Please subscribe.
Where is that? Emily, is that? No way. Yo, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let's get a picture. Wait, but can I rap to you real quick? Hold on.
This is Cinna.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
I was waiting for it.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. My name's Russell.
So, this is Russell. He's gonna be our villain for the day. And while he might seem like a nice, respectful guy, you know, shaking hands, approaching kindly, he's not. He's a terrible, shitty guy who's gonna do some insane shit here in a moment, so, don't trust him.
Hi, nice to
Ray.
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Emily, could you take
Rosie.
a photo?
Rosie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Russell.
Russell.
She can take a pic. Oh.
Alright, so already, Russell is just hurling shit at the wall, seeing what's gonna stick. Guys, little advice for you fellas out there looking for a lady. Walking up to a group of girls as a solo guy and just being like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? Has never, ever worked. If it does work, you're in danger.
We can't because we have a.
We're on a time
What's
limit.
up?
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta
on a time limit,
There's
so.
no time frame.
Doubling down with what stuff do you gotta do and then asking what's the time frame? This is crazy work. This is a man who, unfortunately for these ladies, clearly has nothing to lose. So, now obviously Russell's a lost cause here, but I've seen a lot of discourse on Twitter, especially from younger guys being like, I don't really see the issue here. Being a pushy weirdo who ignores social cues is not a good method, okay? It might be the worst method, and it's really not one you should adopt. A lot of guys trick themselves into thinking it works because sometimes it does, because, you know, the woman is afraid of you. Don't be that guy, okay?
Did you want to pic?
Oh, sorry, excuse us.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Do you need a photo?
Oh yeah.
Why do they say rhyme?
Together.
Because his name's Russell.
Together.
Did you call me Russell?
No, his name is Russell.
Oh!
She's had a long week.
I am running on like 3 hours of sleep. Please forgive me. My brain is actually like lagged.
All right, fuck. Let's take a picture. Fuck it, let's get one, Rosie. Come on.
Cute!
Okay.
Rosie too!
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good one.
Good night.
All right, so there's a few key things to take away from this initial interaction. One, Russell was kind of weird. I mean, the stuff he did is gonna pale in comparison to what he does later, but it was still weird. Two, he was leaving the pier. Okay, he was walking up, he was walking away. And three, obviously, these three made it pretty clear that they weren't trying to hang out with Russell. Anyways, that happens. Russell and the streamers go their separate ways, or at least that's what appears to have happened. And then about 25-30 minutes later, they're getting off the Ferris wheel, and guess who is waiting for them at the exit?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh God.
Oh God, yes, that is. Can I sing for a change?
Okay, so like obviously this isn't funny because of what's gonna happen later. However, waiting around for like half an hour for these people that you've met one time to get off of the Ferris wheel, so you can sit there sulking, wait for them to walk past you and say, hey, wait, I have a proposal, and then asking them to be allowed to sing for a change is the most middle school fantasy bullshit I've ever heard of in my entire life. I mean, obviously this was premeditated. This guy planned on doing this shit. So not only did he think stream sniping these girls and doing the whole walkout when they're walking in saying, oh my God, can I get a picture? Not only did he think that was gonna end up with him getting their number or like being able to hang out with them, when that didn't work, this was his second best idea.
A change for the better?
Dude is talking like a fucking anime protagonist. Did he really think this was gonna be the one?
As you would say.
Okay.
And the change would be for her number.
Oh.
If you like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone. Sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
Russell, my God, dude, you're hurting me. So I can't really tell what he's trying to say here. Is he saying that like he's gonna sing for change, as in like money, and instead of money, he wants her phone number? Because he says change as in your phone number. But it really seems like he's saying like he wants to change for the better. I'm pretty sure he says that verbatim. I don't know what angle he's playing at. Anyways, hitting her with the put your number in mine after she says she doesn't have a phone. If you ever ask a person for their phone number and they say that they don't have a phone, at that point you've just got to walk away. That's not what's gonna happen here though.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her. I'm gonna keep following her.
Not another one. I got
No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
Yep, just what every lady loves to hear. I'm just gonna keep following you. I don't know what has to go wrong in your life for you to end up being like this, to be the kind of person that actually thinks something like this is gonna work in real life. But if you're finding yourself heading down that path, let me tell you something sincerely. There's not a single person on the planet, man or woman, who wants to hear something like this. This is not gonna work on anybody, and if it does, like I said earlier, you're in danger, okay? Because the only person this is gonna work on is somebody like a Russell. And you're gonna see here pretty shortly why you don't wanna be with somebody like a Russell. Anyways, Russell does what he says he's gonna do, and he continues to follow them, just kinda lurking behind wherever they are. And then one of the girls in the group goes to confront him, and this happens.
Ready?
What's good?
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Oh, no, we're not.
What's up, bro?
Hey, excuse me?
No!
Security?
Emily, no.
Hey,
Stop!
Whoa.
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Get away from
now.
Hey, what's going on?
Security!
He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now. I'll kill you right now.
Fuck off.
Kill you right now.
So yeah, it seems like the lady named Emily went over to confront him, telling him that he needs to leave them alone, stop following him. He was obviously not super receptive to that and immediately resorted to physical threats of violence and death threats. Just absolutely insane, psychotic behavior, and somehow, some way, there are still people on Twitter defending this guy and saying that what happened here was the woman's fault. I mean, I don't know what is going on with people, guys. Seriously, I don't get it anymore. Where's where did we go wrong? This guy was obviously stalking these women. He did not just happen to be at this pier. He was at this pier because he knew they were going there. He approached them. They were friendly. They said, let's take a picture. He asked to hang out with them. They said no in a very polite way, said they were busy. And he pulls this. If you can watch these clips and see anything okay with what this guy did, anything justifiable, you need help. Like, seriously, you should go talk to somebody because you're going down an unhealthy, dark path. Like, really, normally the crowd that tries to defend shit like this, they pull the classic shit like, oh, well, she was mean, she was rude, she could have let him down nicer, which is crazy enough. You don't owe anybody kindness who walks up to you on the street. But even then, none of that stuff applies here. They were a lot nicer than they should have been. This guy was weird and pushy and said shit like, I'm gonna keep following you. And still, people are finding a way to fault these three instead of the psychotic freak. I hate to say it, I think we're cooked. Well, guys, what do you think? What do you think the explanation is for why discourse on the internet can, like, never be rational anymore? Why is everything so fucking extreme all the time? I really don't get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not playing stupid here. People thinking that women are at fault when they get harassed in public, nothing new. Maybe like one of the oldest tricks in the book, but like this, where it's all on camera, where every interaction was filmed live, there's like no way to twist the narrative. Like, you can just go watch what happened in real time. How the fuck is this being turned into one of those things? I mean, this guy didn't get his way and he resorted to saying he's gonna kill him. Like, how is anybody backing this loser? I just don't get it. I mean, is it just for engagement? Is it just to get people riled up? Or are people out there this fucking stupid genuinely? I don't even know if I really want the answer to that, because either way, it's not a good omen. See ya.